what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rasan427. And actually today what I'm actually doing is another DC McFarlane Toys figure review. DC Multiverse. It's actually the Batman George Clooney version of Batman. And you know, I do think that he's the least best my least favorite Batman, just me personally. I think that he's the worst Batman. I still like him. I love all the Batmans, to be honest, but I think he's probably at the bottom, him and Val Kilmer, just because the quality of the movie. I still kind of like the movie just because, you know, I grew up watching it, even though they're cheesy and everything like that. But I actually got this whole wave, so the reviews of the whole wave will be coming up on my channel, and I actually make a separate video on the Mr. Freeze as well. But I'm a huge Batman fan. I mean, something that I needed to have because I am a fan of the Mr. Freeze, and I am a fan of Robin, probably more than even this Batman, to be honest. But I do still love Batman. I think George Clooney, he did a decent job for what he had with the movie and at this time and everything like that. And I still enjoyed myself with this movie. Of course, I mean, it's Batman, so it's pretty much anything Batman I'll enjoy. But let's actually get closer to the box. And actually looking closer to the box, you see right here, you actually get the figure, and you actually get the legs and some parts that you actually get on this Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure. All of it will be reviewed on my channel. I'll make a whole separate video on the Mr. Freeze as well. 22 points of articulation. DC McFarlane Toys 12 plus, which is pretty high for this. I don't know why it's 12 plus. DC Multiverse, and you see as the rest of the barcode at the bottom of there. Batman and Robin, really cool packaging right here with the red Batman and Robin. You see it's the Batman from it. And on the back, you actually get to see, this is the part you get with it. So it's 4 different things. You have Batgirl, Poison Ivy, Robin, and Batman. Like I said before, all these are coming to my channel. You get a picture of Mr. Freeze because he is the Build-A-Figure. And that was pretty much the whole entire box. You see this, the top right here, that's really cool. That's the bottom. You just get a white bottom. You usually get a black bottom, but this time you actually get a white bottom. But that was the whole entire box. Now let's unbox this figure and actually get into the figure. And actually looking at this figure straight up and down, and the one thing I just noticed, there's actually no accessories that actually come with this at all. That's definitely a huge negative on this. I mean, you could have gave me something for this, and it's not like I can actually switch out my other Batmans because this is specific to the suit, but you get no accessories. I mean, you get no battering hands, you get no battering, you just nothing at all. Like, it's just this, and I mean, I guess that's fine, but it's like there's so many things they actually use with this. I believe this is the one that had the credit card. Now I know that would have been super small, but this is the one that had a credit card. I mean, I know it had batarangs in the movie and all this different type of stuff. So I mean, you could have given me something else, but they didn't give us anything. So that's definitely a huge negative for this figure. But actually looking at this figure closer and stuff like that, actually zoom out a little bit more. You see, looking at this head sculpt, I think this head sculpt is really good right here. I can definitely tell that it is George Clooney. Definitely could tell who exactly this is supposed to be and everything like that. So I think that's a fantastic aspect to it. Of course, you get double jointed arms. Of course, they're not pinless like the Marvel Legends, stuff like that. They do cheapen out on the DC McFarlane, but because I love Batman, I love DC characters, I'm still am going to collect it. You get double jointed legs as well right there. And the cape, it feels like a pretty good material right here. You see, it's really, definitely, this looks exactly like the movie. I will say that. From the way it shines and stuff like that, especially on the light, this does look exactly like the movie. I will get them that. And it feels kind of like a good material, too. It's actually a pretty good material. But of course, you guys should get the, this part right here with the gauntlets and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I think it's a great body for this George Clooney figure. Of course, you get the nipples and stuff with the abs and everything like that. I think it looks exactly like it. It's like that. I just wish we got more accessories. And you see with the head, this actually is split, because I think the last one, I think it was all together on my Batman. It wasn't split like this, so you actually get to move it around and stuff like that. So that's fantastic. You get to move around as much as you want. So that's really cool, really great. But yeah, I think this thing, aesthetically, it looks fantastic right here. You actually get the bat signal down here as well. So I think this is great. And I believe that if you buy the Batman whole pack, the collection, which I still will pick this up. I still got to pick that up. But I believe this is pretty much the exact same suit. Now, I compared those two, and I was just like, wait a minute. What's the difference between this one and that one? Because I don't remember George Clooney having multiple suits. I know Val Kilmer had this suit and the Sonar suit. But I was wondering, like, what's the difference? And it's really not a difference. I believe it's the same exact figure. I might be wrong about that. There might be a difference. But I believe it's the same exact figure actually on there. And now let's actually get into the accessories. And actually getting into accessories, you see we got the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze, and I think this looks really cool right here. I'll definitely be doing a whole separate video on this, but you actually get his legs on it, so that's really cool. You can actually bend them. This is single jointed, I believe. So yeah, we'll definitely see how this holds up as an overall figure and as an overall builder figure. We'll actually see about that once I do that separate video. So stay tuned for that as well. You actually get some Mr. Freeze parts right here. It's just some really, really cool stuff. Mr. Freeze comes with more things than all these figures, I believe. Because I don't think any of these figures come with any switch outs at all, just from what I've seen. So these are really, really cool. There's really, really great detail on there. You see I'm showing off one of them. That's really, really awesome right there. And then you actually get a base. You get the DC base. We get this pretty much on every single one of them. That's really, really cool. DC base. Definitely be using this. Definitely need this on it. And you actually get the just trading card. That's what you want to call it. But you actually get a card on this. So this is really, really cool right here. See a data file, read up on the Batman and stuff like that, on the George Clooney Batman. So this is cool. I don't know what I'll actually do with all these cards. Really don't know what I'll do with it, but I'll figure that out later on and stuff like that. But really, really cool right here. And actually, next up, let's actually pose up the figure and get my final thoughts. And actually wrapping this video up, I absolutely love this Batman George Clooney figure, and I definitely think that the facial, head sculpt on it, I think it's really, really good. Definitely looks like George Clooney. The only problem with this figure is there's no accessories comes with outside of the builder figure stuff. You don't really count that, but there's literally no accessories comes with. But I guess I get it. It's just what they're giving us for the price point and stuff like that. McFarlane kind of being cheap. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this whole wave? What do you think about this Batman figure? Tell me all your thoughts in the comment section below, and definitely like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.